Welcome to this explainer. Turn off the lights, folks, because we're diving deep into the anatomy of fear.
Picture walking home alone in the dark, and a masked stranger suddenly asks you this chilling question.
So why do we keep telling these creepy campfire stories? Well, our deepest psychological fears are literally timeless.
Let's kick things off with Scotland's ancient, deadly creature of the lochs, the terrifying Kelpie.
Disguised as a majestic horse, it lures you in. Then, bam! Your flesh permanently binds to its skin. In one famous tale, 9 kids were dragged to a watery grave. Only the 10th narrowly escaped. This brilliantly highlights our most primal anxieties, right? The brutal power of nature and strangers faking kindness.
But hey, our fears evolved. Moving from rural lakes to dark city streets, meet the Slit-Mouthed Woman.
What started way back in the Edo period actually exploded into a massive nationwide panic by 1979. If you just say no to her question, she instantly strikes with a pair of massive medical scissors. To escape her, you've got to confuse her with some truly bizarre, hyper-specific tactics. Toss some hard candies.
This legend completely thrives on our dread of random violence and how outward appearances can be totally deceptive.
Okay, we've covered physical threats, but what if the curse is something you actually bring upon yourself?
Dare to read it? Written back in 1919 by Saijo Yaso, this poem has one deadly rule.
Rumor has it, reading it aloud condemns your soul. A famous director literally died after adapting it.
Now, these cryptic verses are actually a deep metaphor. They paint a surreal landscape of intense psychological trauma.
Tomino's hell represents pure internal horror, the suffocating grip of isolation and the descent into madness.
But as we hit the digital era, our fears shifted yet again. Welcome to the year 2004.
We went from physical monsters to totally inescapable, glitch-in-reality nightmares born entirely on anonymous internet message boards.
A user named Hazumi live posted about her train missing its stop and arriving at a non-existent station.
The suspense was agonizing. She posted live updates as something approached her and then went completely silent.
Kisaragi perfectly captures our modern anxiety, feeling utterly alone and lost in a forgotten, decaying urban infrastructure.
So this brings us to the big question. Why do we intentionally scare ourselves with these twisted legends?
Honestly, they're survival tools. We use these terrifying avatars to safely process a very, very dangerous world.
Which begs the ultimate question. If legends are born from truth, what exactly is lurking near you?